After negotiation, 13,000 was agreed on to be paid to Justice Ajetunasam. It was a tricky situation before meeting the judge. Justice Ajetunasam, on accepting the money, told Tiger to bring the rest of the 2,000 Ghana cedis balance and to also come with Bernard Salah, who was at large, so that they would know what to do in order to first of all reverse the warrant on his head and to finally pass a judgment in his favor.
I even told him that he has to bring Bernard Salah.
Because his visitors
a lot of money. So you have to get Bernard Salah.
Okay. Okay, my lord.
What we can do is that on the 7th of October, we bring him here. Then I'll make the entrance.
Before the real date?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, my lord.
So maybe by 10 o'clock, you bring him here.
Okay, my lord.
So you pass by my place, I'll bring the record book.
Okay.
The same record
No,
book.
we can even use that record.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, my lord. Okay.
But since you said 10, it should be 10.
10. Yes, my lord. We will really do that. Okay. Thank you very much, my lord, for it.
Poised to collect the rest of his money, Justice Ajetunasam called us for a meeting to give him his balance. We deliberately gave him 1,000 cedis to prolong our encounter with him. He met us at Zongo Junction in Accra to collect it.
You, my lord.
What? You make him suffer.
It's from the letter. You know this issue. Sure, he will be coming next week.
Next week, right? Yo, okay. Well, I believe that there will not be any. This big bag you are carrying.
Because I just have to.
For the remaining 1,000 Ghana cedis, we had to go to his house and pay, this time with a male goat. Weeks later, we got information that Justice Ajetunasam had been assigned by the Chief Justice to the Cocoa Affairs Court building. His clerk took his share, and there was Justice Ajetunasam taking his share and putting it under his table. He threw out the contempt case. After some months, we identified a rape case considered as one of the criminal and punishable offences under Ghana's criminal code. We then identified Charles, a driver to the judge, also known as a middleman in the sale of justice. A few days later, he called to say the judge was willing to see us on only one non-negotiable condition: a payment of 2,000 Ghana cedis. The driver led us to the judge, who took the 2,000 Ghana cedis from us, being representatives of the criminal suspect.
Well, you are welcome. Thank you, sir. Why have you come? I came back to give that to you. Okay.
Yes, 10 months.
That's all what I was asking.
Okay, my lord.
We just come to give that for you for our opposite. Oh, no.
Oh, my lord.
Don't worry, my lord. Fine. I beg you. And sit down. Where's your name?
I'm Idris Ishmael.
Please. You are aware these things are very dangerous.
Yes, sir.
So you are 2 and I'm
3.
We are 3. Let these things remain this way.
Okay, my lord.
The suspect was acquitted and discharged.
my lord. Thank you very much.
Mami Sewa.
Then you can go.
Okay. So thank you, my lord.
For them, they can bring me the new one. But I told them that they should come to the office and come and take this one. Because when it expires, you have to send this one so that they'll give you a new one. So I told them.
When it expired, you send it and put it like this.
No,
The same like,
yeah, but you see, this one when it's expired, they put something here. So when this one to expire, they will
put something here.
Yeah.
Before this.
Yeah, but I went there for them to upgrade it to C. Then they told me that I can use this one. When that one is ready, then I come for it. That's what they told me.
If this one spy,
they put this one.
If this one spy, this one spy, they put this one.
Yes.
If this one spy, they will put this one. The last one, if this one spy, then we upgrade it. This one. You see, the last one is 2016. After that, it can go to C.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
But they were telling me that I can upgrade to C without looking at the date. That's what they told me. If not, I would not even use this one. That's what they told me.
Put your mind together and come and see me in my car and go.
Come. You, we are not even going to withdraw.
Huh?
We are not even going to withdraw. So I don't know if you can give me this. You have to listen. I give it.
Me?
Yes. Oh. Take it. Let me drop in. Right?
I can't have to go to
What's that today?
I'm
not risk. Oh, Mama, thank you.
Okay. Go back there, do Papa and data.
Bring him, take you. We own. If you can't come home, but oh, I'm Jaisa. What's a really white one? No, Jaisa.
One more go in
Yeah, one.
Yeah, come up. 5 minutes go to
Jaisa. Also, I'm tell one go. I'm I do care, I do watch me.
First match was so we class and almost a year.
Well, Jackie, what the open I mean from one of our coin that I was a
company kind of go be
Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is Seth, and I'm speaking from Tallinn in Estonia. I'm excited to contribute to the discussion on corruption in Ghana. Seriously, every year, Africa and Ghana, in this context, lose millions and if not billions of US dollars from nationals abroad who want to invest something back home. All these monies go into corrupt practices and they all dissipate through the thin air. This is why we don't see development so much. To mention a few ways how corruption is visible in our country, let's just forget about the police taking 5 cities or 2 cities on the road, because that is so visible. I would want to start from how our homes bring us up. Our homes actually begin to make us corrupt. For example, your parents would always want you to do things that is just not the way things should go. Everybody thinks it can go around it. Okay, why would that happen to you? Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you ask her to reduce the price? Why didn't you tell her this? Why didn't all these things are trying to, make people change their minds and cut corners. We try to reduce how much we're supposed to pay for our taxes or for our levies or anything, and I'll attribute that to the lack of standards. For example, those of us living abroad could easily attest to the fact that you cannot just go to the market and say, I like this one, and I like that one, I like that one. Whatever you select is going to be put on the scale, and we're going to pay for how much it weighs. If it's going to weigh 5 kg, you pay for 5 kg. If it's going to weigh 1 kg, you pay for 1 kg. But in Ghana, for example, you can just say, I would like the big one, like the other one, and then you begin to negotiate. Right? So doing, negotiation skill is better, but people are able to go through this system to actually influence the system. So instead of paying, say, $500 for the whole thing, he ends up paying 50 because he tells the person, okay, I'll give you this for you to put in your pocket, and then give it to me for free, or we pay officially for 5 cedis. Recently, I asked someone to get a document for me from Ghana, and it was supposed to be neutralized, legalized from the Foreign Affairs Ministry. The person went there. The lady said, "Oh, it's going to cost 300 Ghana cedis." So she paid the money and she went home. 3 days later, she came for the document, and the lady said, "But we'll give you a receipt of 25." 25 cedis, and you take 300 Ghana cedis from me, because there is no standards. You don't even know how much you're going to pay. You can't check it anywhere. You don't have foreknowledge. Information is so concealed that you don't know how much. If someone even robs you, you don't even know, because no one tells you. There is no way to verify. That brings to my next solution, that I think we should not gradually, because we have everything we need. Internet penetration in Ghana is so high. Only that we are not harnessing that opportunity. We should try to make things. All the websites of the public institutions should be made active. It should be activated. Everything you need should be there. People can just go to a plot of land or a piece of land and start constructing on it. They know nobody's going to arrest them. In big institutions, in the corporate institutions, when I got a job in Ghana for the first time, I mean, when I was working for a government institution back then, people would force you, like, "Oh, where do you work?" You tell them, like, "Oh, you're going to buy a house very soon. You're going to buy a car. You don't have to take trotro anymore. You don't have to be living in compound house. You don't have to rent." So the system actually encourages that. So as a young person, you go to the office, and everything that comes, instead of putting the nation first, you want to think about your pocket first. Because if you work for 10 years and you are still taking public transport, or you still rent an apartment, then you are a loser. You are useless. No one wants to be called this. This is how we should be handling it. The laws must be enforced to the latter, such that anyone who does anything and is arrested is not going to be laughed, going to be entertained. If 5 people are handled in such way, and it makes national headlines, I think people will be very careful in doing these things. Do you know why there are curtains in offices, even though the offices are made of glasses, but there are a lot of curtains around there? Because behind the curtain is where corruption breeds well. You go to many embassies, you go to the Dutch embassy in Germany, and the whole thing, the whole block, the whole architecture is glass. Now they tell you it's because of the Dutch transparency. That is the concept. In Ghana, after the government has spent money, or private people have spent a lot of money to build glass houses, so we can see the people working for us, we also spend a lot of money to build blinds, not to stop the ray of the sun, but rather to be able to do black deals in there. Corruption must be fought from the home, from schools, from work, on the road, because in the trotros, it happens everywhere. It's so visible that you can't run away from it. But I don't have the whole day. I will join in the discussion when the telephone lines are opened in the course of the program, and I will contribute my thoughts. Thank you very much, everybody, and big ups to Sesa. May God bless us all.
Hello, my name is Anita Ampofua Mwakojima, a Ghanaian but currently based in South Korea for a short program. I am glad to be speaking to you today on the topic of corruption and why corruption is so common in Ghana and nothing is being done to it. Well, we are all aware of the word corruption. Corruption being the dishonest, fraudulent means of an individual in a position in the way of providing his or her services. Ghana is corrupt, of course, yes, that is true. A lot of activities, sometimes you think about it and it amazes you. Corruption in Ghana, I attribute it to the degradation of our social values. Why do I say that? Gone are the days where Ghanaians are very particular of loyalty to each other. Gone are the days when Ghanaians are worried about each other. The neighbor try to do something that would benefit the neighbor. But what do we see these days? Ghanaians are now individualistic. Ghanaians are now selfish. Now Ghanaians are greedy. They don't care about each other. When a political person, a politician is given money to build for the poor, the money is diverted to something else. When an individual in his or her office is supposed to provide a service to someone, a service that you are paid for at the end of the month, still they want to collect something from the one that they need to provide the service to. That is corruption. And it is quite unfortunate. And why are Ghanaians doing this? Over ambitious plans. Ghanaians now live in a situation where they want to please people. They want to look extravagant. They want to live in big apartments. They want to build. They want to have flashy cars. And all this comes with money. Looking at their salary, you cannot be able to do such a thing in a go. And because of that, they need to extort money from others, which is very bad. And that is the dishonest way of Ghanaians doing such things. Another thing I would also want to talk about, we don't have the system. We don't have the strong institution that corrects such attitudes. Someone embezzles money and the person moves around because the person is asked to refund the money. If someone has been as a scapegoat, you steal and you are sent to jail. I am sure that people will start learning to do the right thing. I think corruption can end in our country. That is why Sesa is a good initiative to help us transform yourself as an individual, change your mindset, your family, your community, and then the nation as whole. And I'm sure when we do this, we will be able to move from such practice. Thank you.
Hello, Sesa Foundation, Ghana. Within the Benatus. I say Binu Nime, say Munuaneme. Na Benatus, me Ghana near. But you took quite Accra, Tana Germany, Atana England, Atana Canada, Atana Argentina, Atana USA, and I feel them about Ghana. And we do Ghana now, and I'm a tea, Sesa Inca. I'm a home about tie, in your website, and I'm a call so. Now, a me there by see, meaning I'm when you saw more US. I'm a better program, Cassiano. A Tomacuba, so says idea. Kwan bia ketewa bia a meye e de aboa etimi a mitu wana mo some universities ewo Accra Central University Gimpa ana ba Cape Coast nso a University of Cape Coast UCC na takrade the stopover eko Archbishop Potter Girls School me ne headmistress ne dinkita ho na no ye headmistress do kra said the amount for admission be do so a parent timi ba na omo de ahemfudi ebi ekotwetwa ho Accra ama no tutu ho kwan afa de asem ya koso ama free SHS e ba ye krampo no The way I pressure neighbor my ministry, or see, she took a whole month away just to stay away from people. The family members, they been in their problems because I say, one Jimmy Bano was school. School in my media. To my minister in Yaji, or say, hey, Ghana £4 at Nasi. Etimaki come my boom. Some way BB said, Yenny, pa. Na my minute be a crime be brave, so I chess and I mean, Nadia. I chess it, and also by boy and that. And no dear, many executives become once. It's no, Catas channel. Me 1990 universities no year sample survey no. You know no mean nipa be 80. About 60%. Be na 60% na say your culture. The next 20% almost see oh your friend is saying you suban, you say ya adwene sakra na o say nya nyesa enu nti na market as na doors. Another 20% and so say yaban ana ye mpanimfo ana ye bambo na enye endi mu e wo Ghana ha no enti na market asese nso ados wo Ghana ni na no de kosi ye ne se de menya fi mu ne se obi aso gitum enne kra de takra de ne nipa ebu o mpese o ne mekasa ne dos but nso ya to the whole day of western region ha abesi am wo half asin na krampo e no nso etopa Minamo Kasemi Jomu District Assembly Office by in so 20 moon from Kana Metimuno. Now call district office or crampo, yes, many other district executives or workers need be bekasa. The honey in Suawa Kamiashi. I just say a idea or my numuna, Ubiaji tun say Ketas Sheno, a problem or Ghana. Entino, Obian so ajatumu say, it was say 200 among na adren sacre biba. Eti no me hu ne se Sesa se akomapa ene adwempa munyaye whoever started this na nkupo nhira no na me hu ne se Ghana fo esu epensakraye was corruption ho enti se samenuanom yaso adwumapa mu eya adwempa ene ye de ahya ase na Ghana fo aye ready o ma ye prepared se Sesa mose mo ba be bibi se de wo hwiri so wo mu hwiri so minuanom eye ni jesem ene mani agye kese nso eto ukran fa me ho crack sisi no eye me de because my tracks and crofo croso aketa asese mahuhu no ai kwaso ye krom no ye kro we anke mu ye anke sesa anke etu kwan ko baabia mu amuni mu amu akwantu mu ni mali efam na wo be bresa ba ba go krom a na afi de keta asese ntino untimi ntu mpon wa brabo no timinuanom eye ade eye pa na Saturday eye me yase mini ho da kakra metimi dia yabo am so ahye mo nkran so se eye adwumapa ana yaso mu no moma yemfa ye ho nto na ye nananom kro omukun om ho agye ye man na yemfa ya no enkasa ne enhwe de nyame de ye bedu ne nim se oba ade no so beboa yen ama bibia ebeto yiye eti ye damase Ghana nyame nhira Ghana na nyame nhira Sesa na nyame nhira menuanom amwo platform yeso na nyame mmam adwen ommam akomapa ommam yedie na muntimi enkoma momman sede ye mpanimfo no ye no eye esa na ye twa sede ye betwa esa na to na ekiri mada tinti oma me brese de na ya bri na ye man no enye kra behwe ye man at least ye nya hwe krampu no uti edin Ghana who say yes